Good morning. So today is November 19th, 2024. And yesterday we had an inside day. We started the day pretty strong and what's happening here? Okay, here we are. We started the day pretty strong, and but we couldn't take the previous day's high. We couldn't take the previous day's low, so we had a complete inside day. Just now we had a sell-off and broke the previous week's low, broke the Friday's low, and now we're on the way to probably try to fill the election gap, which NQ already filled. We're trading in this low volume area, which if we look at the profile for the last 90 days, I'll just turn that on. You can see that we do have some volume here, but in the last 90 days this has been a low volume area. So this is a little bit of we have to refer to these sessions to see where most of the volume is, and it's just there at 58.60. We're finding some buyers right now as we speak, yeah, look at all this buying right now. But what we need to do today is look at, is this a look below and we continue going lower, or is it gonna turn into a look below and fail and we come back into the range and then take the other side of the range? On the daily we're now one time framing down, but the weekly was one time framing higher until we take this this low, right? So we're likely at a transition point, right? So if taking this previous week's low turns the week into balancing, and you know that's how the trend starts shifting in the long term. But it's a little bit of this is what I'm gonna be looking at. I'm gonna be looking at this. I'm gonna be treating this as a low volume area, just because you know we had moved away from it and now we're coming back into it. So watch how we treat the previous 2-day balance. If we come back into the range from Friday, I'm gonna look for us to squeeze the short and then move up to fill the gap above. Other than that, here I think there's going to be a fight between buyers and sellers. Even though right now sellers look to be in control, you could see all this buying that came in and is bringing us back up. Look at this bounce, right? Like we bounced what is that, like 20 something points in a few minutes, and NQ bounced like 100 points, right? So clearly there's buyers here. So watch how we treat the previous range. I would say I want to see above 82 and look for a value area. 86, which is Friday's value, right? Accepting about 86 triggers a move up to at least yesterday's value low, which is at 59.09, and then from there, kind of like a double value area rule, right? Like we can also look at this as a 2-day balance and look at all this as the balance, right? So right now buyers are really pushing it. So let's see what happens. You can hear in the background the tick strike going crazy. I'm gonna mute it for a second because it's driving me nuts. There was some news with Russia and Ukraine, so that's probably what's moving the market. Nuclear threats and non-nuclear threats, and so that's probably what's causing this volatility right now. Okay, so crude oil had a nice push up to the resistance area. I had a short, trying to get short at 69.65. Didn't get filled yesterday, but I still have it. I put it back on today to see if we can get a fill and then come back to the 68 area. If that doesn't work and if we keep moving higher, then the target becomes this high volume node at 70.25 and then this one at 71. Other than that, we're treating this as the current range, and then any failure to move up away from this range, we're probably gonna come back to the 68.05 point of control. And gold kept, after breaking up out from this level, it moved up into this low volume area, which is the area where we broke down from, right? If you see this was support before, then it became it's becoming resistance. So I took a short this morning at this area at 2640 something, to see if we can come back to the 2615. So far it's working. I have my stop. Where do I have it? I'll tell you exactly. So I took the short at 2641 and I have my stop at 2667, which is above this area, where we started this drop, where we found sellers looking for 2615-ish. I'm not sure if you were seeing. Yeah, you were seeing. Let's see what else. What do we have? News. Well, news right now, we're getting news from Ukraine and Russia, so keep an eye on those. But later today we have Fed speaking at 1:10, and then tomorrow we have Nvidia earnings. So I don't expect too much until Nvidia earnings are out. So I'm expecting us on NQ to stay within this 2-day balance, even though we just looked below, we're failing. So if we're back above yesterday's low and accept inside the range, then I'm gonna be looking for a move much higher. Okay, I think that's about it. Good luck. I'll be around.